Hi, this is Jen, and thanks for joining me today. I'm so excited to share this really cute card using this Artiscapes set. So I found this at Michael's in the section by the Crayola products, over by the kids stuff. It comes with 8 watercolor paints, and then it comes with 24 sheets of, it looks like it's about 8 by 8 sheets of paper. The paper doesn't necessarily feel like watercolor paper, the texture, but it is really thick. So when I used it with the watercolors, I didn't use a lot of water, so I didn't have any problems, but it has such cute designs that can be used for cards. You know, just taking a whole panel and cutting, like, to fit a card base, or cutting the images individually and putting on a card, which is what I'm going to do for this first one. So the first card that I'm going to do is with these super cute kitty cats, and excuse me. And I'm going to go ahead and try and use the items in the kit. So I'm using the watercolors, and I'm going to use the brush that came in the kit. I like my Master's Touch brushes, but I'm going to go ahead and use the red brush that came in the kit. And this was super easy. The colors came out a little bit splotchy, but I am not an expert on watercoloring. And like I said, I didn't use a ton of water. I did wet down all of my paints so that I would be able to use them. But some of the paints do come out kind of splotchy, and I don't know whether that's the paper or whether that's the paint, because like I said, I like watercoloring. I think it's super fun and relaxing, but I am not an expert on it. So in addition to the watercolors, I think I'm going to try using several of the other sheets to make cards, and try using different supplies, maybe some colored pencils or watercolor pencils or alcohol markers, just to see what I can create with these. And the designs are super cute, and I'll probably even save some of these for my boys to watercolor or color since it is kind of a kid's item, but I think it's perfect for cards. So next I take a stencil from my stash, and I'm going to use some distress inks. But after I finish coloring several of the cats, I go ahead and fussy cut those out. And that the gray cat with the striped tail is so super cute. He reminds me of the grumpy cat. But I took all of the cutouts, and I used glossy accents and the black Ranger, I can never remember what that's called, for the eyes. And then I took some stickles for the heart eyes for the one cat. And then I'm going to take Twisted Citron and Persimmon distress inks and use my stencil for the background. And then I'm taking the stamp set, which is from Joann's actually. It's one of the $1.99 Miss Sparkle stamps. I didn't have to condition this at all, and it worked perfectly. So I take the little confetti stamp in that set, and I go ahead and use my Versamark. And so I'm going to heat emboss that, and I use some diamond embossing powder. So I go ahead and put that on the card, and then I heat set it. And then I'm going to try and figure out the layout for the cats. And so I just am kind of trying to figure out how I want to place them. The cats that are cut in half were actually ones that were on the corner. So they were already cut like that, and I thought it would be perfect to use behind the other ones, where you're not going to be able to see. So for the 3 in the background, I just adhered those directly to my card base. And then the 3 cats in the front, I go ahead and take some foam tape and pop those cats up. And that's pretty much it for this card. Super, super easy, quick. It took no time at all, and it was really fun creating it. And I hope you stay tuned for some of the other videos I'm going to make using this paper pad. And thanks so much for joining me, and have a great day.